Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Beth's got a clearer throat. I love you. There's sometimes in life where legally you should be able to murder spouse.
Hi.
Not really, but you know what I mean? Like figuratively, is that a thing? Like figuratively murdering somebody? I know you're going to say, I would like to murder you for all the things you do
I was
too.
going to say, give me a minute. I still am trying to pretend like I actually fucking like you.
Oh.
Hi.
Welcome to the Bar 7 with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is
Grumpy.
Beth.
Grumpy.
You're grumpy?
Yeah, you made me grumpy.
Oh. Open your Coke. Have a Coke and a smile. Cheers.
I'm going to listen to you right now.
Have a Coke and a smile.
Hi, guys.
We're going to kick off this show with a fucking funny.
Happy Wednesday.
That's why we're running a few minutes late, because I had to download this video.
May 1st.
Cheers, honey. Come on. Come on. It's May 1st. May the 4th is coming up. May
And
the
Cinco de
4th.
Mayo.
Remember, May the 4th be with you.
I know, I need to start Star Wars shirt.
Mm-mm.
Hey, MC.
Kind of like Kill Shot. Yes, MC. Absolutely. So what I want to do. What?
Nothing underneath the table. Don't do that.
Oh,
The cat.
the cat.
I can hear him going,
If it's underneath the table, who cares? We're going to start this show off with a commercial that I just downloaded. Grab your headset. That I just downloaded, and I've got lights and I've got too much shit back here.
Yeah.
If you guys have never been on a podcast set, it's full of cables and wires and shit that just drives you crazy, basically.
Well, not all of us, just Greg.
Yeah.
It doesn't drive me nuts. I just work with it.
just-
I work through it.
You work through it, not because of it. All right.
Make sure it's not too loud.
I tried to turn it down. I just saw this drop a couple minutes ago. This is from Jared Taylor. All right. So a little premise. We live in District 26. 26. I think it's 26.
Okay.
Which is Brandon Herrera's district, right? So we actually get to vote for the dude that like does all the shit you see
On Black Rifle.
Black Rifle and his AK-47 guy and all that shit, right? So I've been following him for a long time, and now he's getting into politics, and he's running for Congress against the current guy, Tony Gonzalez, who's a bit of a cuck. And this video just came out. I think maybe it came out a little while ago, but I just saw it. So I was like, it is appropriate for us to play. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, hey, when it comes to the music,
I'll fix it.
Texas is District 23, anything goes.
Tony Gonzalez, he's come the wrong way. Tony Gonzalez, he's come the long way.
23.
He eats corn this way.
It's 23.
Music today is everywhere. There's
District
no need
23.
to label it.
Huh?
If it's good for District 23, we'll play it. 6 whole hours of music available.
Tony Gonzalez pays homeless men, spit in his mouth.
Ah.
Feeling empty. Say that again. Claiming Tony Gonzalez pulls his pants down to his ankles when he pees.
So funny that we just saw dude do that. Or you saw.
Just like the sunshine, bringing hope and love.
I feel like I'm going to church right now.
Jamaica's hero.
Jamaican music, not church music.
Jamaica me crazy.
Brandon's the hero. The strongest in town in District 23. He wears the crown when the flames are rising.
You'll be amazed at the music
Hell yeah.
and the tracks you'll find on District 23.
If you guys are so obliged to call those numbers, I did. The first one puts you through to yeah. And hey, dude, Jared and fucking Jack and everybody else that produced that. It's fucking amazing.
Funny.
But I called the first number and it puts you through to a lifeline. Like the life alert. Like
Oh, the old people stuff.
like the old people.
Or the-
And it like it's if you're 50 or older, please press 1.
Oh, that's funny.
So I said, and then it goes to the audio. Are you over 50? And I was like, no. And it's like a chick, let's name her Sarah or something like that, right? Like she's just a generic girl. And she's like, that's okay. Everybody falls, right? So it's like, let's get you
that's
set up
funny.
with one anyway. And I had to bail
Hang
out. Yeah.
Right.
And then the second number just rings and rings
who it
and
rings
rings
to.
and rings. I don't know. Somebody Google those two numbers.
I was gonna say that you can Google and see where it goes.
It's probably Tony Gonzalez's fucking like headquarters. or
That's what
some
I was
shit.
thinking too.
Yeah. It is one of the best trolls I've seen in a very long time. That's why I was like, it took us a little while to get online because I was like, we gotta share this shit. I'll clip that piece, and it's amazing.
Yeah, the stuff they do blows my mind.
What, those guys?
Yeah, well, just like the technical piece of it. Like, I guess we work 40 hours plus a week, so we don't have a lot of time to like play around
Dilly-dally?
with shit
Yeah.
and figure shit out. But I'm looking forward to the day where I can
And just fuck with people.
and just mess with shit to figure out.
Okay, so this brings me back to an old thing. An old thing that Dan Halloway used to do.
Mhm.
I don't know if he still does it. We can probably ask him. But he used to buy like cheap sets of earrings.
Okay.
And when there would be like a window open in a car in a parking lot, he would drop just one in the window
Why?
just to fuck with the person. But you never know. There's never a.
Well, first of all, you have to see it. What's the likelihood?
But
that
if
you'll
it's on
see
the
it?
floor and like your girlfriend sees it or your wife sees like this random earring, like who's that? Whose earring's that, bitch? Right? Like
That's
why the
mean.
fuck? That's the thing. And he goes, it's not about, it's just knowing that something's gonna happen.
It's just
right?
fucking with
It's
someone.
just fucking with people to fuck with people, right?
That's mean.
That's kind of fun though. I think it's kind of fun.
We got to go make sure we vote again.
Oh yeah.
It's a
so-
runoff. So,
So in Texas, District 23, as you
Mhm.
said, it's a runoff between Tony Gonzalez and Brandon Herrera. Brandon didn't have as many votes, but he forced a runoff,
right.
which will be interesting because Tony Gonzalez has quite a bit of funding behind him.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Brandon's a fucking internet guy.
Yeah, well, it's his first time running too.
And
So
he's also he has no funding. He's doing it all
Oh, I didn't know
purely.
that.
No, there's no money coming in.
does he
He's-
have a team, like a
Yeah, he's
campaign
got a-
team?
Well, I mean, he's got like all the people around him.
Right, but like an official, like somebody who does his PR and
I'm sure he's got some level of that, but he's self-funding everything as far as I'm aware,
Okay.
right? He's not,
Interesting.
there's not like $2 million being crowdsourced or whatever the fuck it is called, you know what I
Right,
mean? Where they're
right.
looking for donations or whatever. So, hey, it'll be interesting, but we'll go vote on
Friday.
Friday for Brandon.
We need to go make sure. Like, we need to look at how long the early voting is open. Make sure we go.
I wonder if it closes on Friday.
No, typically it goes through Friday and then the following because like actual voting.
Okay.
But we just need to double check.
We'll double check. We'll double check and we'll let you know.
Yes.
So vote for Brandon if you're in District 23,
Yeah,
which is a big
Texas.
section of San Antonio.
Well, big session of Bear County.
Bear County. Bexar.
No,
Bexar County. That's what it is.
I know, but
It's
it's not.
If you need to spell it, it's fucking Bexar.
I just don't understand where they got bear out of Bexar.
I think they
I'm trying
got
to
it.
like
probably from the Mexicans.
F-A-H-O M-N-A.
What are you saying?
I'm doing the alphabet in Spanish. M-N-O-P-Q Eres.
I've never heard it. What's X?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Eres. Oh, fuck,
Is that chi?
D-U-V-W. I think X is just still X. X-A. I don't know. I have to.
Hexe?
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
I did pretty
Wanted to
good
share that
though,
with
getting
you.
through all that, huh?
It's been a fucking wild day today. So I was going to
Mm.
put that toilet in. Homeownership can suck.
Right now, yes.
So just be aware.
There's always freaking something.
Outside of interest rates rising, home availability, once your dumbass gets into owning a house, it's a big pain in the fucking dick.
It's maintenance.
Yeah, it's maintenance. Fucking always maintenance.
So the toilet started acting weird last
Well,
week.
Yeah, last week started leaking.
Well, it started flushing weird.
Well, it started flushing weird. And then it started leaking.
Flush like it does like when you have a clog where it wouldn't flush all the way, but then once it was done flushing,
It would
all
go-
the water
It would go glug,
sink
glug,
out,
glug,
you
and it
know?
would seep out of the bottom. So
Not a lot. So it wasn't completely seeping out of the bottom.
I'm
but
not Mr. Handyman, but I can do a few things around the house.
Right.
Right? Go to fucking shut the water off. Doesn't shut off all the way. The fucking valve's dead. It doesn't work, right?
He fixed all the valves, right?
Fix the valves.
Except for the 1.5.
Plumber comes today. I'm smart enough to know where my expertise starts and stops.
Nah, that's. I mean, sometimes
Pretty goddamn close.
Sometimes you're like, I could do it, and I'm like, oh Lord, he's not gonna be able to do it.
And then I call somebody.
Yes.
So I called the plumber. Got a plumber out here. I'm like, if you're here, install the fucking toilet. And then I was gonna install a couple of if you've ever been, well, some of you guys have been, you're welcome to come to the house, whatever. There's a couple sinks up here. I need to replace the faucets on. They're a little drippy. Got some new faucets. Couldn't turn off those ones either. Because we've got super hard water in this fucking.
Is that what does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know what does it.
Guy gets the fucking toilet put on. Turns on the water. Flushes the toilet. Immediately leaks out of the bottom. Meaning there's a fucking break somewhere
I need
in
to
our
understand
line.
this because you would think if there was a break in the line, the water would run through that break and down the.
It's immediately seeping out of the side of it and coming back up through the cement on the sides.
I don't know. Okay. I mean, it does.
They just need to replace this like thing.
And
that goes in.
they already soldered one thing back on.
Yeah, he goes, I beat the shit out of it to try and get it to solder right too.
Like he broke it. No,
well,
I'm
he had
kidding.
to bend it. He showed me pictures of it. But god damn it, if it's not a big pain in
So
the dick.
it's $180 an hour. He was already here 2.5 hours. He was here till 11:30. Got here at 9. I took a picture. I'm tracking this shit.
This is gonna be $1,000 plus.
Don't put that out in the world.
No, it's gonna be $1,000. Just be aware that your parents took care of you. I don't know what that means. What the fuck? $180
it's already
an hour.
$450 right now so far.
And he said 2 to 4 hours tomorrow. Plus,
So another
bullshit.
anywhere from 450.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it, man. It's just bullshit, dude. It's just owning a fucking house. So, renting, while expensive in this
Especially
market,
right now.
in this market where
You're
the
not held
interest rate,
responsible for all the maintenance
where the interest rate is through the roof,
unless you break it. You
Yeah.
break it, you buy it.
where the interest rate is through the roof, home availability.
And I
Like-
don't think that's as bad as it
No,
was.
it still is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it still is. Because it's people like you and me that we're not moving because the interest rate's so high.
Right.
Because we make money on this. Where the fuck do we go?
You have to pay more for
We have
the
to
next
pay
house.
more for the next house. And what do we get for an interest rate? We don't get 3.1% or whatever the fuck it is right
Or
now.
2.7, I think.
Or
something
whatever
ridiculously
it
good.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're fucking, it's insane.
So
Blood pressure.
I swear it's because we paid for that deck. If we hadn't gotten a deck and spent a shit ton of money on that, nothing would
The
break.
fucking pool, it's almost ready.
Looks really good.
Looks good. We got a
robot. We
Oh,
bought our
dude,
first
I
robot.
forgot. I should have taken a picture of the robot. We got a robot that runs around the bottom of it.
So it's
He maps out-
wireless.
Yep.
It
What's up?
maps out the pool and then it runs. Now, some pools, not ours, because it's too much of a right
It's
angle.
just like, yeah.
It can run up the sides and clean the side of your pools too, but
If it's like a kidney shape,
right.
like a rounded,
And he does he goes a little
Fucking
bit up.
dude's
But
rad.
yeah, he goes for 90 minutes and he's just if there weren't fucking mosquitoes,
His
I would
name's
have stayed
Felipe.
Felipe because he looks like he could flip.
That's well, no, he's our gay pool boy.
Yeah, but he also looks like he can flip because it's got like the
I think I'm gonna get some like rainbow stickers on
no,
him.
you're not gonna deface him.
That's not defacing.
He's got tires like a tank. But if there weren't mosquitoes, I could have sat out there. I was a little under the weather yesterday. I got food poisoning. And,
I don't know why he's our gay pool boy. It's just
but,
what we started talking about.
because everybody has a gay pool boy. But I watched him for like 10
Everybody
minutes.
has a gay. Is that a thing?
I guess so in Hollywood. I guess. I watched him for
Cabana
like
boy,
10
yeah.
minutes, and then I started getting by mosquitoes. I was like, I gotta go, Felipe. You're very relaxing, but
You just
getting
watch
eaten
him
alive.
run back and forth,
it's
and
so
and
and
it-
all you hear is
you don't even really, yeah, because you're not running like normally when you run. If you've ever had a pool, you have to run the whole goddamn
filter.
thing, and it's
Yeah.
running, and it's got to attach to a hose. This little dude just runs around
he
the
just
bottom.
runs
And
around.
he's got this little circle that follows
Little
him
donut
around,
that
so you
floats,
can
so
grab
you
a
can
little
grab him.
scoopy thing and pull him out.
So he's very relaxing.
CB, what's up, dude?
Let's see.
Thighs out, sun's out, thighs out.
Huh?
Chris is here.
Oh,
Chris is here. So yeah,
Kristen is
pool.
thighs.
It's fun. We're getting there. Everything's dialing in. It's just fucking all of a sudden. It's like, that's how homeownership
Cabana
goes.
boy, yes, Cabana boy, exactly.
Right? It's like you never know what to expect. It's fucking crazy.
So, yeah, you're probably not wrong that it's gonna be about $1,000.
It's gonna be about $1,000.
And then in my trainer money, not really.
All good. Well, that's us complaining
The
about
joys of
homeownership.
homeownership.
But the other side of this is $180 an hour for a plumber.
Is that good or bad?
Dude, do you make $180 an hour? Fuck no.
Well, I don't have a specialty skill.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've talked
We
about
don't
this.
know it. We know an electrician, but he lives out of state. Too bad we don't know a plumber that we could say, come down here for vacation. We'll buy you.
Fucking you swim in the pool every day. Just like fix my fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get you food. I'll grill you steaks every night.
No, I don't know about
Bruh.
that, but I'll get you pizza and beer.
Whatever.
And some tacos.
Well, I'm gonna have steak if I'm grilling him steaks or her
and
steaks.
tacos.
And the thing is, definitely have, if you got kids, man, get them into the trades. This is the fucking time.
Well, especially if they're not like some kids don't want to go to college.
And
School's
especially
not
with all
their
the
thing.
college bullshit going on right now. Have you seen all that shit?
I started looking at some stuff and there was
Fucking
I guess there were some
insane.
riots
The
and
Palestine, pro-Palestine,
and-
pro-fucking Israel, all the bullshit.
just go to school for what you're supposed to go to school for.
Well, they're not like the
sex,
pro-Palestine.
drugs, and rock and roll
That should be the fucking whole point.
and
of it.
school.
But
and
no,
studying.
these are like the
These
elite,
are like
or what do you call
they're
them?
Ivy League.
Ivy League, not elite.
They're
But then you have dudes at like
but they're
Arizona
like
State.
coffee shop kids now. Like they
Yeah,
they
fuck
think
those
they're
coffee shop
intellectuals
kids.
and they actually don't understand what they're supporting.
But then you have like, there's a couple of groups of dudes. Like one I was at Arizona State. They were like, "Fuck this!" They started helping the cops tear down, like a frat started tearing down their little fucking setup at Arizona State. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I went to Arizona State. I would have been doing the same
Yeah.
goddamn thing. And then there was one. I think it was might have been Columbia. It just came out. You might have seen it. Like these group of dudes from a fraternity. And I just read about this.
Hey,
They went out
Really?
and they were protecting a flag from getting like lowered to the ground. So all the fraternity guys stood around it and they were getting pelted by shit, right?
pelted by what?
Like water bottles and shit.
Oh, people were throwing at them because they were
Yeah, yeah.
protecting the flag.
Yeah. So far,
Disrespecting
that I think it might have been yesterday,
Beep,
maybe
beep,
this
beep.
morning. They've already raised $70,000 on a GoFundMe or some
For those
FundMe for that fraternity to throw a keg party.
Nice.
Fuck yeah! I'm like, was it it was Chapel Hill? Thank you. It was
So
Chapel Hill.
it's such a weird world. Like
UCLA, they're like,
it's such a weird
fucking
world where you're
insane.
either like kids like that or you're kids fighting about stuff or protesting about stuff that
They
I
have
don't know that
no.
they quite understand.
They don't understand shit when it really comes.
And then
to
they're
it.
fighting each other because they both are on opposite sides. And I'm like, listen, this doesn't even touch you
Right.
outside of what you're making happen.
And there's
So
been video
go to school to learn about psychology and
or
sociology
basket weaving.
and calculus. And I'm talking normal classes,
No, nobody uses
calculus,
calculus.
and go take a drama class, go be in a dance club.
No, don't do any of those things. That's where all this bullshit
No,
starts.
I did a dance club and we had recitals and stuff in A&M. It was like a arts program, but it was extracurricular. Listen, I've been dancing since
Over
I was 4.
100K now. Holy shit! Right.
Wow.
So my
for
thing
them.
is like, dude, go to school, fucking
See,
learn.
he said, pour
But
your
they're
old water oil
blocking
down
like
the-
Jewish kids from getting into
That's what you were
class
saying.
and stuff
It's
like that and
let's
getting
not
on
be
campus.
racist.
That's Semitic is fucking shit.
It's kitty.
And now
kitty.
we could go on this for. I don't want to
Yeah.
get Beth into this.
The cat was like leaning down, rubbing his head on the bottom of that. I'm like, you're gonna give your dad a
He's
heart
sitting
attack.
like 20 feet above the ground over on a little thing, railing, running around the fucking house.
He's got the zoomies right now. He came over here and his pupils were dilated.
So
like,
it is an extension of remember the BLM stuff that happened, right?
Mhm.
It's the same motherfuckers that are
oh yeah, they're
instigating
not
all of
they're
this.
not on the side of anything. They
No,
just like to
they
cause
like to-
trouble,
It's fucking bullshit, right?
and they like to draw attention from things.
Well, it almost makes you want to go like,
But we
as a
just said we're not
goddamn
gonna-
adult, like as a male grown-up adult,
Are you? Grown
you want to
up?
go down there and start
Are you grown up?
spanking people.
No, I don't know that.
And
you're grown
being
up.
like, what I mean by spanking is slapping the
Greg is
shit out
anti-height.
of people, right? You just want to
MC
slap
just
the
loves to
shit
make
out of
fun of
people.
your height.
I'm fine with that. Right? You
Yeah.
literally do. You want to be like, go home.
No, here's the thing I do. I don't give them any of my attention because they don't deserve it.
How about their parents? Because this is having a big
You
impact.
can't hold their parents responsible
Oh,
for
bullshit,
this.
I
No,
can't.
you can't. It's different than when
Get fucked. Yes, you
it's
can.
not. You can't.
I've 100%.
What are you
can.
gonna keep your kid chained up at home?
I don't give a fuck.
No.
what
Isn't
they
this going
should-
back to the people in the 70s that used to do this shit and
Different
do the sit outs
scenarios.
and get arrested? Their parents can't control them
But
either.
the problem is,
But it's the same thing. It's just it's bigger now because the world is bigger and it's more public now.
I've got
'cause
an
the world is
interesting story to
public,
talk about
but-
here in a second.
All right, then let's move on.
All right. But the idea is this: hey, keep an eye on it.
Live
because-
show from the deck. I agree, CB.
because it could
And thank you,
actually
MC.
start
It is.
impacting smaller communities. It could happen at a community college. It could happen at high school. It could happen,
Oh, it can happen
all these-
anywhere.
and I'm saying,
Here's the thing. Let me try these words again. People are gonna get arrested. They're
And
gonna
then-
have a record.
dude, they've already
And they're gonna
no,
have a
no,
hard
no,
time-
no. Columbia, they broke into a building, smashed a bunch of windows, fucking held 3 janitors,
I said they're gonna get arrested and have a
hostage.
record.
and then Columbia dropped all charges.
Well, the
And they were like, we
Janitors
didn't hold
shouldn't.
them hostage.
janitors should.
They should fucking sue the living
They should
shit
out of Columbia
out of
and
Columbia.
press charges.
Yeah. Fuck them.
But
Instantly.
it's. I'm giving it more energy than I'm willing to give.
CB
So I'm
said,
asking you
Beth,
to move
stop
on.
riding the pool robot.
But it's so fun. That would be fun because my head would probably sit right above, like where I could still breathe and be like.
No. If you're on your feet, it's 4 feet. The fucking robot's only a foot
Listen,
tall.
only thing I need in my pool is my unicorn floaty and the
you
little
go.
cup holder that's a baby unicorn that holds my beverage.
That you tie on to the unicorn.
And I'm gonna let that bitch float.
Bitch was flat last year when I bought it. Remember it
'Cause
had a
they
hole
come
in it?
fl- Oh no, you had to
God
return
damn
it and get a new one.
Yeah.
We haven't. Have we taken that one out of the box? We haven't, right? We waited.
So, yeah. So the question is this: what is reality?
Seems like there's a song about that.
Well, there's a dude, this guy's a comedian, but he also like kind of thought about it. Man shares bizarre phenomenon behind why life hasn't felt real since 2020. How do you feel about like since 2020 when the pandemic hit? Like
Ridiculous shit happens.
all the fucking time though.
But
Like
some of it is.
constant.
I feel like a weirdo when I say this, but some of it I think is government driven. They want eyes taken away from things we should be focusing on,
Perfect.
and so they cause
distraction.
calamity.
Distraction.
Calamity and chaos, and it sucks people in because people live for drama,
Right.
and it gets people off the wrong things,
It's weird, right?
or gets people off the things they should be.
So this
focusing
guy goes down this route. You may feel this is from
on. Life is
Lad Bible.
strange.
You may feel like life never really returned to normal after 2020, which it kind of feels like it. I was thinking about it. I was like,
People
worked
came
at
out of their house
home.
weird.
people did like their kids are fucking weirder.
People came out of the house
and
weird.
you know what the weird thing is?
I'm
Like,
probably in that group too.
kids that
I
should
think I
have
stare at people more now than I used to. Which
kids
was a lot
that
to
should have
begin with.
graduated high school should be graduating from college right now, and because of what's going on, they're not.
Listen,
They're
that's
not going
the-
to have that college graduation experience, which they paid X amount of money. for.
No, I'm not sad for them because their students or their classmates are the ones.
But why should they be responsible for those?
Why wouldn't they be
classmates?
able to graduate?
They're canceling graduations.
Oh, well,
Just like
when.
they canceled how. No, it's a big fucking deal, dude.
Listen, it isn't really if you think about it. It's
No,
it-
yeah, you being 30 years removed from it.
No, it wasn't. The only reason why it was a big deal in my family is because my parents made it a big deal. I wasn't gonna walk across the stage,
Pussy.
and my dad was like, "You're fucking walking across the stage. You're
No,
the first
you
person to
wanted to walk
graduate." I
across the
did
stage.
it. I graduated with a 2.75.
Who
Now,
gives a shit? You
my
got the
my
fuck out.
MBA, I was a little bit more jazzed because I graduated with
just being a
honors, but
fucking
I was a brainiac.
dumbass. But
I
nonetheless,
wasn't. It's
That's-
not
that's
that a lot
your
of kids don't
experience.
walk. A lot of kids don't walk.
what's your experience?
It's just like
That's
the
your
60s all over
personal
again.
experience.
Yes, maybe, I think.
Of course, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted life as we know it, but that was.
Life's a
But
strange
is that enough to explain how everything has just felt a bit off for the past 4 years? It feels a bit off.
I
Like
blame
things are
the
weird.
president.
One man has made it his mission to explain the phenomenon to social media users in a video that has gone viral. Mike Mancusi is an American comedian
Oh, I know
that
that name.
creates content on Instagram and TikTok,
Probably you should.
usually consisting of skits and relatable life videos. The video he made about the 2020 phenomenon has brought in over 1.5 million views, and later on the latter platform, with thousands of people rushing to the comments to agree with his take on the matter. Mancusi prefaced the video by saying, "Do you feel like the last 4 years of your life since 2020 felt like actual reality?" That's the question. Like, did something get flipped?
I see, like, I don't know that I don't know that it feel like I don't
Did
feel like it's
CERN
reality,
hit-
but I look at people like you literally came out of the pandemic a little wired, a little
Fucking
funny. Like today, I see this kid. I laughed at first because as a glasses wearer, when I had to wear a mask, it fogs up your glasses.
Yeah. And it's fucking terrible.
It's horrible. This kid is working out in the gym with a mask on.
But did he have one of those ones
Well,
where it's like
nope,
a
it's
tight one to make him breathe harder?
Nope, it was a full-on mask because his reading glasses were completely fogged up. And I was like, okay, bud, this is how you hurt yourself. How can you even see what you're doing? But I was like, dude, it's already hard
Little
enough
crew,
to
what's up, dude?
breathe. It's already hard enough to breathe when you're working out. Why do you want to stifle it even more? And granted, maybe he has immunity issues.
So I did start, because of like my allergies here, I actually started using those little
when you mow the
dumbass
lawn.
to mow my backyard, because there's so much shit that it keeps causing me
but
to
that's
get like
a purpose.
bronchitis.
When you go to the gym, you know you're going to
but
be.
it fogs up my fucking sunglasses,
Exactly.
bruh.
You know you're going to be around. Listen, when I didn't realize it was food poisoning, I thought I got a stomach bug. My first reaction was like, I work out at a gym again. Of course I'm going to get a stomach bug from touching things.
Yeah, you just had to poop real bad.
Huh?
So you just had to poop real
I
bad.
ate something bad. I'm pretty sure it was that ding dong.
That was fucking a week ago.
I ate that rest of half of that ding dong on Monday. And it wasn't, I got it on Thursday. I finished it on Monday, but
Come
I think it was the
on.
ding dong. It's either that or I need to get my thyroid medicine checked again because
No,
I was
fuck
talking
off.
to Heather
All right,
about
let's
that.
get into this.
Shut up,
He
bitch.
explained that you don't need your thyroid. You just need to throw out food after 6 days.
It was 4 days, you fuck.
Whatever it was.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, #count the days.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It was a ding dong that I bought.
It was really good the first day.
Do you know what a ding dong is?
Of course they did. We've had this conversation. We had it like 2 weeks ago between Little Debbie's, Ding Dongs, Twinkies.
See, I knew I was going to get this from Whoopi. Ding dongs, your stomach's dead. All right, Mancusi prefaced the video by
Ding
asking,
dong
I
or
already
snack
said that.
food?
He explained that he has seen a lot of videos, specifically from millennials, talking about how they can't even remember life pre-2020s.
What?
Saying that it doesn't feel like reality, and then it's just been erased from
Ding dong, your
actual
stomach's
life.
dead. Seriously, Chuckles.
The comedian went on to admit that he experiences this too, and has come to the
How old is this
realization.
kid?
The guy, he's in his 40s.
Okay.
Realization of what the apparent cause of it is. He claims we're not living in the life in reality anymore. The cause of the phenomenon is the fact that we're not in reality. Claims. Sorry, it was 2 lines. 2020 smashed our existences into our phones and into the digital world. We are no longer existing in our physical space because we're
Some
so
people.
fucking
Not me.
involved in these.
You, yes.
Dude, you're on your book just as much as you were before, and now you're in video games because I bought you that goddamn Switch.
I love it.
So you are in.
I'm not on social media though. That's where people are learning to live is on social media.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely like OnlyFans and all the things.
I don't do a whole lot of social media. Because when I do, it sucks me in and I'm there for a couple hours and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I just wasted 2 hours of my life.
Only dealing with things within our circle of influence, he damningly
I
revealed.
agree, Wilkery.
Comparing to the world we live in to a video game, and QC says that we are now exposed to all the horrible things that people all over the globe have to go through. Makes sense, right? Like you're seeing war every day.
That's what I'm saying.
You're seeing
That's what I'm
famine.
talking
You're
about.
seeing all these
This
schools.
is shit
You're
that's
seeing all
happened
this
before. They just
stuff.
didn't have a way
You
to
were-
showcase it.
Well, it was in the paper,
Well, no, but how long did it take for the paper to catch the stuff? Now it's
and then it
within
was
minutes.
filtered down.
It was dumbed
significantly.
down.
I can't tell you how many dead people I've seen on Twitter or
That's so weird to me.
Instagram or whatever in the past week.
Why
Like
would
you just
somebody put that out
you
there?
just scroll through and it's like
just
all of a
bizarre
sudden
to me.
it's a video about like a video clip from Russia or from
That's
wherever.
Just, doesn't
It's just a
see,
dude, dead
it's
dude.
shit like that that doesn't even need
Like,
to
you get-
be on social
You
media.
get ultra.
That's not what people originally had in mind when they joined Facebook.
you do. You get ultra
or
desensitized. So if
Snapchat
I had
or
kids
Instagram.
nowadays, they wouldn't have fucking any of that. I mean,
Problem
they
with
would
that is
have
then you
some,
have to hear, my friends have it.
but they would have some of it, but it would be heavily filtered, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Parentalized.
Mancusi notes that it's awful that our whole existence is attached to an artificial device, adding that we'll eventually be cyborgs. I don't know if that's the case, but even when we take a break from our routine and go on holiday, he says that we're constantly thinking we're missing something. FOMO, fear of missing out, right? On social media, or needing to take photos and videos to share to get likes, right? I've stepped away from, like, I post a couple things a week, like for the bars open. I was trying to get it. Like,
Well, you used to give me so much shit. Now you don't anymore. You're like, come on, Cash, you need to be active.
Nope.
I'm like,
Done.
it's depressing. It's lies. It's. I look at now for sexy guys who dance, puppies, and workout shit.
I'm all about
Literally,
I'm
that
all
is
about
my.
I'm on a puppy, like those puppy save.
That jump rope, like I have all these crazy, sexy hot guys and girls that do amazing things on jump rope, and I end up going to their page and watching all their jump rope routines, and
I've
I'm like,
desubscribed Beth from everything but mine.
what?
As men, like you're not. I
Oh yeah, sure you
I
have.
filtered them all out.
While I was sleeping,
Now it's just me jumping a rope
you
with
don't
no
jump
underwear
rope.
on.
Ew.
A t-shirt, no underwear.
That's horrible.
Just imagine that. And I'm only like that big. It's just slapping my belly.
That's a nightmare waiting to happen tonight when I close my eyes.
Fuck. He says that people need to bring themselves back to the physical world, which I 100% agree, to spend time with loved ones.
Congratulations, CB.
as
His
you
kid graduates
don't
this Saturday.
Need to share your happiness with anyone
I'm assuming
else
Dylan's
online.
his kid.
So
Dylan is your kid?
who?
Dylan,
Dylan?
CB said Dylan graduates this Saturday from
Congratulations. That's
ODU.
fucking rad, dude. So you go through the.
I think Chuck said it's Clickwork Orange
Chuck on.
now.
What's up, dude?
It's Clickwork Orange instead of Clockwork Orange, but it's a Clickwork Orange
Yeah,
now where people
100%.
don't even have to hold your eyes open anymore. You're holding your own eyes open to
Mm-hmm.
see the atrocities.
That's a great way to. That's an awesome. I've never heard it called that. But that's perfect.
When I get on social media, it's to spy on people.
Or look at porn.
No, I don't look
Jump
at porn on
roping
social
dudes.
media. And girls, that one chick is
Not on social
freaking
media, I guess.
freaking hot, dude. She always has her little sports bra and leggings always match. She's super cute. I do it for the joy. I don't look at news. I don't look at politics. I don't look at war stuff. I literally look at puppies, food, workouts, and hot dudes in cowboy hats that dance.
It's awesome. Whatever.
He's very Australian.
Oh, it's a man.
It's one man, but he does he'll do 4 different dudes
He's a
and
little
put them all
leprechaun
together.
guy.
Huh? No, he's a rancher.
I think you've
Him
mentioned
and his
this.
girlfriend, they're a very cute couple, and she's super fit too. So they're
Oh,
ridiculously.
I remember.
Yeah,
you
they're a
telling me
really
about them.
cute,
Okay,
fit
yeah, I
couple,
remember you telling me
and
about
they
them.
laugh like he was showing her something, and he accidentally racked himself. I mean, he puts shit like he also enjoys making fun
His
of
little-
himself. Yeah, so it was really funny. But I like
It's
watching
good.
shit like that.
No, I do too. That's
And
why we
women
try and bring
empowerment
you some
stuff,
of this.
like
Stuff.
you are beautiful.
But it's an
today.
interesting take, right? Like
I think
how
this is the
people
thing.
have changed.
People need to
like
stop focusing on it.
so much has changed over the past 4 years.
Hey, Andrea.
What's up, Andrea? It's so much shit has changed over the past 4 years that we've literally dived into the internet more and more and social media, and we
Most
we
people.
live in
I would agree.
that,
I think most people.
right.
I
That-
think for every 10, there's one like me.
but that's why I love going to jujitsu, or I love going where I can be out, that's out of you can't do that for an hour or 2 or 3. or
Well,
whatever.
Saturday was the first Saturday in forever that
we're on our phones.
we were
Didn't do a
out and
podcast.
about.
We
We
didn't do
were
anything.
running around.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We had some
I was
lunch.
thinking even Friday night. Yeah.
No, we had some lunch. We bought some new vans. We went to a local bar. We weren't on our phone the whole time, you
Right.
know? So it was the first time in a long time that we ventured out versus just producing something to get on the internet or watching the internet.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I read a lot, but I get something out of my reading that I don't get out of social media.
What's that?
I get a bigger brain.
Nah,
Oh, fuck right off. My
that's-
vocabulary has grown exponentially.
I think it stopped probably about
Oh
the
no.
last time you read the word dick.
I still learn new words every time I read a book.
What? What's your newest word you've learned?
Oh, I don't know it off the top of my head. I mean, that's like me asking you, what was the shirt I wore on Monday?
It was a white and red
Was it?
striped one. Yeah,
No.
fairly certain it was.
I don't have a red and white striped
Yes,
shirt.
you do.
No, I
Kind
don't.
of like a little candy cane. It absolutely does. It's not red. It's like a peach color. It was.
And white?
Maybe it's cream.
Okay. So I'm going to say you're wrong.
I'm going to
'cause
take a
that's
picture of it.
That's a long sleeve shirt for the winter time.
No, it's not. It's
Nope.
one of the, it's
It's a
almost like
long
that.
sleeve shirt that you bought me for Christmas for the winter time. I have not worn a
She
red
doesn't
shirt.
know what she wears.
I only wear a red shirt
She
on
can't
Fridays.
remember what time she got up. What time did you get up this morning?
8:10.
Yeah, bullshit. She
Nope.
doesn't remember any of it.
I only wear red on Fridays.
So Andrea said, I want to read again, but these days I fall asleep.
So when I read
She
a
reads
book,
during the day. Like she literally
I
takes
don't.
time to read.
for my lunch break, I read. I don't have time to read like
Well, I mean, even on the
between,
weekends, you'll
but
read
during
for
the
a while.
weekend. But here's the thing: if
was a
I read a
habit she
book, if I read a paper book, I fall asleep. If
Oh,
I
no, she
read
reads
on
a
my
Kindle
Kindle
or
app,
Yeah.
on my iPad, I don't fall asleep.
No.
I also can't read on a book because I'm dyslexic, but I can read on the Kindle app. Don't understand why.
But it's Kindle app on her iPad.
Yeah, so I think it's people need to get back to doing stuff.
Getting out,
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Like we
being
talked
away
about
from your
getting
house.
back and going to start. It's very flat here, but we said we're going to start,
Getting into
mountain biking and
again,
try to
doing some
do,
shit.
you know, a good long.
Like I'm waiting for
you-
that goddamn pool just to be able to chill outside and
Yeah.
like do some yard work and then jump in the fucking pool. Things like that.
Yes.
They make you
outside yourself.
okay.
Or
so
outside
I'm gonna
of
tell
the
you a story
world.
real quick. So
But I'm back to now. I'm in that stage again where every topic makes me think of a song. Like it happened all day at work. I woke up with Backstreet Boys.
she's
tell
a
me why.
lady.
No, but this one
Whoa.
is this
Wait a
cover.
minute.
Life is strange. The reality. I can't remember who it is. Is it?
No idea. It's probably from the
One of these
70s
guys.
or 80s when you
It's
were
probably
born.
like 70s.
Before my time.
Oh, shut up.
It is.
It might be the 80s. It's not that old.
It's
You've
prob-
heard it
Even if it's in
definitely.
the 80s, it's before my time.
Life is
But
strange. Audible has
interestingly-
become a passion. MC Greg really likes
was
them
that?
too.
Audible? I love
Audible.
Audible.
I
dude,
can't.
yeah.
I have to. I
because I can do it while I'm like
see, and I can't.
throw my
'cause
earbuds
I
in
have
and
to
I
pay
can do shit.
attention, or I have to work. I can't.
Oh, there's definitely time where I have to rewind.
and then an hour-long podcast takes me 3 hours.
But these are books, so you're putting like Audible. I'll download books. I've got fucking 17 goddamn downloads ready.
That's why you finally canceled it because you're like, I need to cancel it. I have so many
just
built up.
paused it. But no. Okay, so I cleaned my gutters on Monday. There was a thing that I was going through. Like, I'm normally a person that can get shit done, right? But I was on like a little lull of not getting shit done.
It's been going for a little while.
I know.
Mhm.
And I agree. Like just kind of getting this like little.
But I'm such a great wife. I didn't bitch once, did
Nope.
I?
You get in like a little thing where you're like, "Fuck, I need to get shit done." I'm
I
working
don't
on
want
podcasts.
to. I don't want to though.
I'm working on podcasts. I'm doing other things. Kind of things are frustrating. Whatever. Like life gets you.
Comes at you fast.
The fucking we go buy a toilet and some fucking faucets for up
Workout
here, right?
poses, yes.
Right. And I'm like, I can at least knock those out. Dragging a little ass, but I'll get them knocked out. Start doing the fucking toilet. Nope. Can't do that because the fucking water won't shut off. The valve will not shut off. We've had all the valves replaced now. And then thankfully I didn't start doing the toilet
Plus the step
because the whole goddamn plumbing going down into the goddamn sewer is all fucked up. So
yeah, thank goodness you didn't start it.
thankfully I didn't do that. But other side, I was like, I can replace the fucking water faucets up in the upstairs bathroom right over here, right? Little thing, simple. I've done it a million times. I've done all of our houses. I've done this. Nope. The valves are fucking frozen on those too.
Right? Ouch.
Motherfucker. I can't get anything I want done, accomplished, like that I've planned on doing, accomplished.
Right.
That's a fucking thing for, especially for
What
guys.
you need a list not to do by a certain date, but things that need to do. So
No.
when one doesn't work out, you can jump to
I've
another.
always got it in my head. I always have a list of shit that I need to get done going. Every guy does. I swear
I
to
don't
God.
think it's just guys, babe.
No. Okay. No.
A lot of people.
Well, a lot
do
of
that.
people. But most dudes have this, that it's just like I've got
Let me just write it down.
I got a shit to do list that's always in my head that I
Did that
need
just
to do.
glitch?
Yeah, I think I just bumped it.
Oh, okay.
And you guys chime in if you agree.
The movie Money,
there's
but yes, Chuck nailed it.
always a fucking thing to do, right? And I like the corner of the house, need to get that cement fixed. The gutter, need to get it like this side done. So I was like, you know what I can do? On Monday, came home from fucking work. I was like,
You did a lot, actually.
I was like, I'm gonna mow the fucking backyard, get that knocked out real quick, and do the front in the weekend. But I got to do the entire gutter system and clean it out. I was like, at least. But the thing, I was looking for a sense of fucking accomplishment.
Right.
I was like, I have to fucking accomplish something, or I'm going to go crazy. And that's a legit thing, right? Where you like, I just need to get something fucking done. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna sit outside and get fucking gross and knock it out. Now I don't have to worry about it for 6 months.
And then you were so like your back was jacked up.
My
afterwards.
back is fucked right now.
Because you had to go, somebody said, and a step ladder too. Yeah, you had to pull out the ladder. So you had to go up and down the ladder a bunch. So.
Yeah, dude, I did it a million times, and we've got gutters all the way around our house. But you know what I mean?
Grease said,
like,
I have a list, but I get
does.
super lazy and it builds up.
No, and I agree, but that stacking of it building up.
I don't think you get lazy. I think you get preoccupied with other stuff.
And okay, so both.
Sometimes you get lazy. It's like there's some Sundays that you just,
I'm like, I don't want to
I'm
do
sitting
shit.
on the couch. We're going to watch
Like,
movies. I fold laundry.
I was like,
yeah.
fuck this. I'm going to go get some, like this Sunday when I was like, I gave up on fucking doing.
You went and got some pellets and lunch.
Got some shit, got some lunch. I was like, fuck this. I'm done for the day. We started the cleaning the pool and doing that stuff. But literally,
Alex said, I'm going to get this other beer done.
Jeepin said, he goes, it feels good to get things accomplished. And that is an endorphin drop that you get when you finish something.
Right.
Only when you finish something.
Well, it's the same thing happens like when you get done working out in jiu-jitsu or.
But it's slightly different because jiu-jitsu is like a immediate boom, 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 boom. Like accomplishing a
Jiu-jitsu. I kind of get that because when I still have a lot of stuff I have to do for my dad, and like I accomplished one today. I haven't gotten to mail it yet.
Does that make sense?
Today I was like, oh, this is one thing I can check off my list and feel good about.
As you're working through it, you're like, God damn it. It's a big accomplishment that you get to say, even it doesn't, not you're saying it, but it's internally, You're like, I fucking got it done finally. Like I've got all the vines that are growing up the side of the house because we've got these amazing fucking whatever those flowers are, but it grows all the way up the fucking side of the house.
You're gonna have to get somebody professional to do that because you're gonna bust
things
your ass
like that
on that.
Versus jujitsu is like,
what do you call that?
That's a forever thing. That's working out, but there's, you know what I mean? So it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
So do you guys like, don't put off like
Andrea, she said she likes doing yard work too, but then it also kills her back as well.
Yeah. My back's always fucked up.
My back.
Not always.
My leg.
I'm going through a phase of my body hurting.
Because
my shoulder.
You don't
my back.
stretch.
I stretch every
You don't roll.
day. I roll all the time.
I told Heather like about your spot, like your upper butt, lower back.
butt.
She's like, he needs to sit down and do that thing that I have you do. I go, oh, I told him. He swears he does it. I said, I don't know that I believe him. I said, my feel good is going to be that he had that massage gun and he looked so
we
gay
need to
when he was having it on his butt.
We need to move on. Up next, where's Wally? What do you think Wally is?
The guy in the red and blue, the Freddy
That's
sweater.
where's Waldo.
Oh, I don't know where Wally.
Where's Wally? Wally, the emotional
ibuprofen. Yes, Chuck.
Wally, the emotional support alligator, has gone missing.
Oh wait, is it the guy that he's in Florida, right? The guy's in Florida.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Older gentleman, I think. Because he was taking him places, and people love him, and he was like, he got kicked out of a library.
So Wally's owner, Joey.
If it's the same person.
Did we already talk about this?
No.
Okay. Joey Henney said that the alligator was stolen from his pen on April 21st and eventually released into a large swamp in Georgia.
How does he know he was released?
That's what he's thinking. Where is Wally the alligator? Does he
even know how to hunt anymore?
I don't know, but I think we need to help find where Wally is.
He wears sunglasses.
Joe Haley is asking. He announced on social media on April 27th. So that's just what. Like,
How would you be
4
able to
days ago?
differentiate your alligator from a different alligator in the wild?
I don't know. Probably has sunglasses on. I'm guessing.
No.
I would suspect. I mean, he fucking loves sunglasses. I don't know. He said he was an emotional support animal known for helping kids with disabilities and attending Philadelphia sports events. He had gone missing. And as he shared in a post that he and his reptile pet, dubbed Wally or Wally Gator, were recently visiting friends in Brunswick, Georgia. The owner claimed on Facebook on the 21st he was away from his residence when he was staying in Georgia. Wally was taken from his pen between 4:30 and 7 a.m. Henley added that initial walking searches for Wally didn't turn up the creature. I bet you some asshole fucking
Let him out.
like, oh, we don't like animal,
Some
like
PETA.
we're PETA dick brains.
Yeah.
Fucking grabbed him. And what will happen is a bigger alligator will eat him because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
That's what I'm worried about. Or
You know
he'll
what I
starve to death.
Henny alleged that that the person who stole Walligator was someone who likes to drop alligators off into someone's yard to terrorize them.
How does he know that?
And that someone else discovered Wally near their home
How does he
and
know
called.
this?
Oh, so somebody was going to grab him, put him in somebody else's yard. They have video if they have video
Okay.
of him. Right?
And then, okay.
and then get him deported back to the Everglades. Is that the same thing? I don't know if
Everglades, I
it's
think, is in
deported.
Florida.
Do you deport alligators back to their
I don't know.
habitat? I don't know how that works. Is he an illegal alligator?
No, he's not. He's from America. Coming to America.
What if he was an Australian alligator or crocodile, and he's like, "That's not a
I'd
knife.
have a different.
This is
He'd have a
knife."
different nose.
Snout."
Whatever.
So anyway,
Nose, snout,
I think we
mouth.
need to do an all hands on deck. Where the fuck is Wally?
You know,
I'll post something later. We'll share it and be like, "Where's Wally?"
Wally's gone.
Georgia.
If somebody let him back in the wild, he's gone. He's either woohooing it and eating fish.
But what if you
or-
had? Because alligators live forever. What if you had that little fucker since he was like this
I
big?
know, it's like that fucking
And now
parrot
he's
we
like
saw that dude walking
5
around on his shoulder.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be sad.
I'd find that motherfucker
Oh yeah,
and I'd probably bring him one of those
I'd take him and let him loose in the Everglades
Palestinian
schools,
schools.
riding schools. No,
Yeah.
I'd put him back in the Everglade and be like,
Oh,
Go
you could be
swim.
Wally's food.
"Go swim, MFer."
I don't have an alligator. It's alleged we would do that. No, it's not. It's not alleged. I don't know.
Wait, what
All
is
right.
this next one?
We gotta put headphones on for this one. This one, okay. If you have children around, you might want to.
I don't want to watch it. Do
Oh,
I?
you definitely do.
No, it's sad.
It's not sad at all.
He eats this thing.
Doesn't eat anything. It's a buffet. He's literally at a buffet. You ready?
Is Greg?
What?
I don't know if I want to watch this.
You know what? I think
Go.
the mom in this video it'll make you feel better. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
So I've aptly titled this Bear Buffet. Okay, let's go.
I'm not gonna watch.
Watch.
No. All I
You
hear
have
is,
to
"Oh
watch.
no."
Well, watch at least until it starts. Watch. You see? They're just saying "oh no" right now.
Exactly. Oh no.
So there's a little, for those on audio, there's a little school, like a duck mom and her duck
Oh, they're at the zoo.
babies. Yeah. Got into a bear pen. And now the bears identified them as, something I want to
watching.
mess with.
I'm not watching.
No. Listen. You got to listen. Come on. Not that you don't hear
I'm not
them.
watching.
Watch. This is just life. You don't see anything, honey. Arp, arp.
I mean, it's a great lesson for children, survival of the fittest.
Well, okay, so watch the video. Don't watch the. Okay, so he's walking out now.
No, okay, we can't watch
Right,
this. Hey,
so we-
buddy, can you leave him alone? Really not.
The
Yeah,
bear's
I don't
name.
want to watch it.
Let's put the headphones, but you have
Alright,
to, you have
I'm
to
done.
listen to mom. Okay, that's pretty much. The baby goes, "Oh, that's not nice."
I like how she goes, "Hey, buddy, can you leave him alone?" Like the bear can hear through the glass. And the bear's like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
Castro's such a.
I don't like animal cruelty.
That's not animal cruelty.
It is
That is
animal cruelty. to be-
nature.
It's survival of the fittest. I get it, but it was a baby duckling.
Oh.
It didn't even know it probably couldn't even fly yet. And the mom is like,
It's going back for some more.
Can you quit?
He's going now. We're watching this whole goddamn thing. Going back for more. Arr,
Vampire facial.
arr,
I want to talk about that.
grr. Why would he do that? Can you grow up a little bit, please?
No, I don't have to.
Stop.
As a grown ass woman, I can decide what I
What
want
would
to.
you have done if you were
Cried. I would have literally
No,
cried.
you can't cry.
I would have. You know, I would have cried.
Why?
And I've been like, I hate that bear. You know, that's exactly. I love Mick to pieces, and when he got that baby possum, I was a hot fucking mess. I cried like all day, and then I was kept calling Mick a murderer.
Oh, wait till you see the next story. It's not. It's funner than that one. This one, the next one.
Is it a human
So the
thing?
brown bear dines on live ducklings at a zoo. All right. So this bear was named like fucking. What the fuck was this bear's name? Juniper. And they're like the mom and there's like actual fucking zoo handlers with the kids, and they're like, no, stop. Like no. Like, but the bear's like.
There's a glass between
But
us.
Mama Duck was trying to get him, and it was just
See, that's what would have made me really cry.
nah.
Because Mama Duck is probably so sad. How many did he eat?
I don't know the answer.
Did he eat more than one?
Couple, few.
Oh,
4.
that's so sad.
Nah.
Why would you
It becomes nutrients for that bear.
fuck the bear?
Why?
He's a murderer.
Not a
The murdering bear. He's a murdering bear.
Technically, bears theoretically like ask the dude that was out in Alaska. What is that? The dude that got
Yeah.
eaten? Like fight back, that guy. Did that bear murder him?
Yeah.
No, that bear just ate him because he was a piece of food. Just like
Mama was in a foul mood.
all right,
Boom.
let's watch this one real quick.
What is this?
This one, just watch it. Put your headphones on.
What is it? I don't. There's
There's not going to be anything to be
You've lost
murdered.
the trust.
The shit's already been murdered. All right. So this is going to be the difference, right? You ready? It's not anything like that one, right? It's not a fucking.
You've
bear.
lost my trust.
You ready?
What is that?
That's a piece of chicken
That was moving?
that was moving. You ready?
No. What? I already saw it. I don't need to see it again. Is it a Chinese food restaurant?
Yeah.
Because I saw chopsticks.
It's just a piece of chicken
Oh.
that is so alive that it still has like energy in its thing and its wing flapped.
That's gross.
What do you prefer?
Neither.
You eat chicken every chicken.
I was just about to say I may never get to eat chicken
You
from
eat
like at a restaurant.
We ate steak.
I don't
and
eat
they
a lot
were
of-
delicious.
I don't eat a lot of chicken at restaurants.
It doesn't matter.
I eat, like I know steak is cooked through. What was wrong with that piece of chicken?
It literally just been slaughtered. That's why it still had like
Had it been cooked?
no, it was raw. They were gonna put it on the grill.
Who was watching it? I mean, was
Some
it
girl
like a,
was
it like a
"Oh my God,"
teppanyaki thing?
like doing something.
No, but I'm saying, was it like a teppanyaki thing?
That's the video clip that I
That's
have.
so weird and gross.
So which do you prefer?
The chicken over the ducks. Fuck yeah.
Why? Why? Because you just think baby ducklings. What if it was like a in the wild? You do know like things kill babies and stuff like
No.
that.
I don't care if they kill adults. Don't kill the babies.
No,
They even
always
having a
kill the
chance.
babies. They go after the babies.
I know. I don't know why I'm having this conversation with you.
I'm just
Because
trying to
you're
figure out.
enjoying this smirk on your face. Says you're enjoying the uncomfortableness you're causing in my life right now.
I'm just trying to figure out how I get you to be a better hunter in life.
No, you don't.
Really?
Mm-mm. You kill, I cook.
Really? That's all it takes? You kill, I cook.
You hunt, gather,
Mm.
I cook.
You're a gatherer.
No, not me.
I'm the hunter. You got to get out there and get the berries and get the fucking
Mm-mm.
rice and get
Mm-mm.
the wheat. And
That's
the
what you're
stuff.
for.
The fuck am I for that?
It's just what you are.
I got to lug that deer back on my shoulder. you guys, you don't know.
I don't know you that
You
four-wheeler
women.
that you have that you haul it back on. It's really hard.
The truck, you mean?
Well, you haul it to the truck with the four-wheeler,
I don't
and
have
then
a
the truck
four-wheeler.
to the processor.
We don't have
So
a
you don't-
four-wheeler anymore.
You don't really
We gave that thing away, remember?
you don't really have to work too hard other than sit in the blind and try not to fall asleep.
You know what? Staying awake is fucking.
Your smirk tonight is snarky.
It's been a long
snarky smirk.
fucking week.
I once bush hog a clutch of baby turkeys. Aww.
Shot them all. My buddy he found a new hunting spot out in actually Southern California, out in San Diego County. I think it's in San Diego County, and he got his first turkey this past week. So congratulations to Corey doing that. He called me up all fucking super excited. I was like, hell yeah. Fucking great. All right. Have you ever heard of vampire facials?
Yeah. But here's the weird. Okay, so I need to hear about this because this is you tell me the story and then I'll.
All right.
It's a facial using your own blood, though. That's
Mhm.
what I don't understand. The next
How
part.
it went wrong?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let the story come up here. So a vampire facial is this happened in what happened in the background of this is it happened in an unlicensed
that's
spa.
Okay.
So the procedure
goes to an
involves
unfucking licensed
drawing
spa?
a person's blood from their arm,
Mhm.
separating the platelets, and then applied to the patient's face using microneedles.
Yeah, you inject it.
So this is basically what it looks like when you get
Yeah.
a vampire facial.
That's what it's supposed to be really good for your but you end up looking like that for a good 3 or 4 days.
Or you do this. 3 women likely contracted HIV after receiving so-called vampire facial at an unlicensed spa in New Mexico, according to a new report published by the CDC, basically. The shocking findings would make them the first known cases of the virus being transmitted during a non-sterile cosmetic
That's what
injection.
happened. They reuse stuff
They reused the machine
without cleaning it.
that was separating the platelets.
Yeah,
from the
without
blood.
cleaning it.
Right.
That's why you don't go to an unlicensed
You go to a blood
spa.
donor where you can do like platelets or something like
You
that.
don't get this stuff done at just anywhere. Like you need to
Yeah.
go and doctors should be doing it to you.
Right.
Or estheticians that are licensed nurses.
Or don't do this.
I mean,
Fucking retarded. A vampire
Cheaper than
facial,
getting
according to an
plastic
American
surgery.
Academy of Dermatology Association, is a procedure where blood is drawn from the arm, placed into a
Said that.
machine,
Said that.
which separates, I'm just rereading it, and then is re-injected into you. Only the part of your blood that contains a high concentration of platelets.
Justin.
The procedure is also known as platelet-rich plasma.
Yeah. They're basically injecting the plasma.
Kim
back into
Kardashian
your-
got it in 2013, which is what kind of
Well,
spiked.
it's been around
it.
like my dermatologist does it. They do it right there.
Don't do this. You're gonna catch AIDS. That's the only
Not
thing I
if you
have
go
to say
to a
about it.
licensed.
No, you're
Yeah.
gonna catch something.
You're not.
Your face is gonna fucking fall off. It's like dermabrasion, where
So,
they do that roller thing
Does
over
it mean
you.
the needle they stuck in her arm probably had not been cleaned?
No, it was the system, the actual processing
I
system.
wonder if the person
separates it.
even knows they have HIV that left.
Oh no! Those 3 people know
no.
they have AIDS.
Whoever.
Like a trace back kind of
Right,
thing.
like to who that person was.
I don't know. But you know what, ladies? Settle the fuck down. You don't need to have vampire facials. Leave your shit alone. You look good as it is. Get your little Botox now and then. Right? Where you fucking can't move your lip.
I just whistled. Did you hear that? My lip is fine.
That's
the best I've been able to whistle in weeks.
Where you do that, and you know what I mean? Get your nails done, get
I
your
don't get my
toenails
nails
done, get your
my toenails done.
re-waxed, all those
don't
things.
Wax, I laser.
Laser them, do all those.
Listen, don't
Leave
you worry.
the blood out of the
Don't you worry
face.
about what I do. Don't
No,
you worry.
what do you mean? Don't I worry?
Don't you worry.
I don't need
do
none
that.
of your HIV
I don't
in my
do that.
house.
It's very painful. I don't do that. I don't do anything that hurts too much.
I'm just saying. I'd never heard of this fucking
Yeah, I've heard of
dumbass
it.
shit in my
A
entire
lot of
life.
places do it actually.
It was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. That's
Brazilian
retarded.
platelet lift. That's what Chuck said.
Brazilian. What do they put in a butt lift? Like a Brazilian? Do they just dumped
the same thing they do.
He's like for tits. Just
I
put
think
them
they
in
do
your
the same
ass.
thing as they do with your boobs. They
Are
implant.
they more durable?
I would
'Cause
hope
you're
so, because
sitting
you're
on that
sitting on
bitch all
them
the
and
time?
falling on them, and
So they basically just put
people are
basketballs in
banging
your
on
ass?
them all the time.
True. I don't know.
Ways to get blood to pool below your skin.
Are there other ways? Yeah, called punching yourself in the arm or the
Face.
face.
Yeah.
Just fucking do that.
So there's a bunch of reason why it works so well is because when your skin gets injured, it automatically produces collagen to help with the injury.
Mhm.
So that microneedling is just enough to produce additional collagen along with the hemoglobin and the platelets to reinvigorate.
Is this a rich person thing?
I don't think it's very expensive.
No,
I don't know.
I hope it is.
You could probably
I
price
hope
it.
all those rich motherfuckers just start getting AIDS.
Hey Siri, how much is a vampire facelift?
No, vampire facial.
$1,500 to $2,500.
Not that.
It's not that expensive.
Kind of expensive.
I
but
mean, it's
like
not-
super rich person.
It's
Like you have to have disposable income to go get
yes,
that.
definitely. Thank you, Siri. Bye.
She says goodbye to Siri. She says good night to Echo.
I say thank you and good night, and she tells me sweet dreams. It's very sweet. And when AI takes over the world, guess who's going to protect me? Echo. She'll be like, that lady's nice. We'll
Really?
keep her. She can
All I
serve
have
us.
to do is do this.
She can serve us.
And she's dead.
I need that thing. Don't do that.
End of the world? You're not going to have fucking electricity. She's shut off. That thing
She
doesn't
shut-
have like a fucking solar panel attached to it.
Chuck said, almost 2K OMG. Ain't nothing, Chuck. Ain't nothing
Ain't
in the world
nothing.
of
You get-
cosmetic.
You get a dick lift. You have no.
In the world
wait
of
a minute, what?
cosmetics, that's nothing, unfortunately.
I don't know.
First
I
world
don't know.
problems. Yeah.
We're going to save a bunch of these for later. But we're going to jump over feel goods. What's your feel good, honey?
So, trying to relish in this. This is why I'm making
Yeah,
it
yeah,
feel good.
absolutely.
Because it's not happening nearly as fast as when I was younger. So I had my 3-week,
Checkup, workout, diagnostic.
kinda body
thing.
scan, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah. So I also told her I like doing it in the morning after I poop when I'm naked because I actually am like 5 pounds
That's
down.
definitely like when I like doing it.
Yeah. So this time of day it said I lost a pound, but I gained half a pound in muscle, which she said eventually as you continue to gain more muscle, you'll burn more fat, you'll lose
Fuck
more
yeah.
weight.
I've told you that for your entire
So
life.
my body fat was down by 1%
Nice.
over the last 3 weeks, and I've lost a total of 4 inches overall.
Okay, so that's like a measurement here, measurement across your
Yeah,
breast, across your legs.
Your biceps, your chest,
Yeah.
your neck, your hips, your waist, thighs, and calves.
How many? 4 inches?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking
The
good.
biggest
dude.
one is going to make you sad. I lost 1.25 inches on my chest, which I
Your
told
tits
you.
shrank?
I told you I was like, they're already getting smaller.
that your
baby, I'm
nipples?
happy."
Or is that like up here?
No, it's like centered. I want them to shrink. I know you don't like it when I say that, but I'm good for them to go like another 3 inches down.
What do you mean?
I'm ready
You
for
won't
them
have
to go
anything.
3 inches
You'll have
down.
no tits.
Oh, I'm not no tits McGee. Come on. There's going to still be plenty of tit there.
I don't know how I feel about that. I
That's
mean,
all right.
I understand it's
It's
a
my
health-
body, so
I
it doesn't
understand.
matter how
My
you
body,
feel
my
about it.
choice. But I'm like,
But so 4 inches overall. I'm trying to be excited
fuck
about
yeah,
that.
No, that's great.
I've told you, I think it's time to start changing my eating habits a little bit and tracking my food.
Okay.
It's just a real pain in the ass.
Hell,
My-
congratulations. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Have a little sip of Diet Coke,
Thank
but that's it. Just a little sip.
Just a
I
little
might just
sip.
start putting you on water only.
And the other one, which people have already started to notice, I lost an inch off my thighs. So,
Who's noticed
biggest-
that? Who's people have started
well,
noticing?
Heather's
Like,
like,
who in the fuck are you talking to about your thighs?
Celine noticed.
That's fair.
Heather's noticed. Really, I mean, so 2 people.
That's
you-
good.
you
well,
don't
I'm
notice-
like,
you
who
don't
are
notice
these people that are
anything.
noticing? I'm like, who's in my house?
You don't
work
notice.
from home.
You don't notice anything because you see me every day.
That's part of the challenge with having
Spouse.
a spouse.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You don't see if like my arms getting bigger or smaller, or my back.
You'll notice when I start like dropping a clothes size. Then you'll be like, those pants are awfully big on you.
agree. This is this is my feel good. But congratulations. I'm not trying to shadow yours. I have to say.
Yes, Boom. Tits go first. Tits and cheeks on me.
just
My
saying.
my facial cheeks
what do you mean?
and my boobs go first.
That's all right. We're good. As long as you're healthy. I don't give a shit. You're feeling good. Utah cat with fondness for cardboard takes surprise trip to California
Oh shit.
in an Amazon box. So that's the kitty right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So
really
Glenna,
pretty
or
kitty.
Glenna, a 6-year-old house cat from Utah,
Oh, I
takes
coloring.
likes hiding and playing with cardboard boxes. Earlier this month, the
Do they return
combination of the
something?
two made for a stressful trip in an Amazon package, a feverish search, a California rescue, and tearful reunion. Her family is still waiting. It was still waiting to reintroduce cardboard to her again. Owner Carrie Clark said Tuesday because they don't want to stress her out. They don't want to put her back in a
She
cardboard
won't-
box. She's not gonna know.
No.
Clark got Galena as a kitten, had her forever. She was a feral cat a long time ago.
Oh wow.
She said, I've been through the mom. Get out of there. The mom said she's been through a bunch of health, personally, been through a bunch of health things. And she and I have gone through all of it together.
Yeah.
And she's just got this extra great part about her personality. It's very loving, and she can tell when she doesn't feel well. And that's just really what's special to her. So when Glenna disappeared on April 10th, Clark was beside herself. They searched the neighborhood, put up flyers, and posted notices on Facebook, lost pages. That's in Lehigh, Utah. Not knowing what happened to her was pretty, she said, was pretty excruciating. I cried my eyes out for 7 days.
7?
7 days trying to figure out what had happened. Clarkson also ran through all of the worst case scenarios, wondering if the cat could have gotten out of the house and been nabbed by a predator or run over by a vehicle. We have a very close friend that actually we think that's what happened.
No, I think she left because she was
maybe sick,
on her last
older.
leg. Yeah,
it could have, but whatever. Clarkson said she received a text that changed her life on April 17th, saying that Glenna's microchip had been scanned. So Clark knew she had been found somewhere. Soon after, she got a call saying that her cat was near Riverside, California.
Can you imagine being the Amazon person that opened that box and be like, holy shit, there's a cat in here?
But check this out. After being found in a box along with steel-toed boots that had been returned to Amazon's warehouse, Clark's husband had ordered several pairs of boots, kept one, and returned the rest in a large box on April 10th. We realized that our sweet kitty must have jumped into the box without us knowing, she said. And then they packaged it up. Yeah.
That poor kitty.
Amazon employees knew who to call when they found a feline. They just called the local shelter. Anyway, they've since been reunited, but it's pretty kind. It's an interesting story. It's
cool.
fun. But you're like, come on, man.
The stress, that poor mom. Like the stress of that. But then the relief when you're like, okay.
Like if I can't find like one of my cats, or not one of mine, but my cat around the house after like 4 hours because his ass is hiding somewhere.
I don't worry about him
No,
unless it's been like a day. Then I'm like, okay, where's Milo?
Where the fuck's Milo?
Yeah.
Did he get out? Whatever. So it's all good. So good. It's a good feel good, right? Especially when you have somebody that's like kind of emotionally depends on like an animal like that. You're sick. You have going through some shit, right? Animals are the best sounding board. So
I will share. We finished Fallout.
We did
on Sunday.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it had
Definitely
a very
cliffhanger.
intriguing ending.
Yeah.
You said you think they got signed on for?
I think they. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they already got signed.
I think it's weird that they only signed for one season at a time.
They have done a second, but I don't know. It depends
You would
on the
think
writing and stuff like that. The great
what do you
series
call
on
it? Like the writer,
Amazon.
You would think they're like, I need
It's
a
on
3
Amazon,
series
right?
guarantee in my contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So if you have Amazon Prime, go watch Fallout.
That's the first series we finished
Walton
really fast like that.
Goggins
Like we
was fucking
who's
awesome.
Walton Goggins?
The dude that
is he the?
He's the
yeah.
ghoul.
I don't know his name in real life, but he's always good and everything. Yeah. It's the first. We finished it in a week, which is rare for us. So
yeah, we jammed through that one.
Yeah.
So go check that out. The one that I would say if you are fucking scratching the bottom.
Here's the thing, you have so many different channels to look at. I don't know why you don't go to like Hulu.
I look at
and
them all.
Peacock.
I do.
And
I look at them all.
Paramount.
I'm just
and
not
HBO.
interested in anything.
There's so much out there, dude. There's so much out there.
Share a new fucking show with me.
I
Share
think
something.
you need to check that one out. That it's like some kind of expedition or something that's on HBO Max. I think that it's
what kind of expedition is it?
It's the lost footage of like a guy who scammed all these people out and took people on this expedition, and people literally got lost and have never been found.
I don't even know
And
what that is. I haven't even, you've never even told me about that.
You looked at when we were looking at stuff. It was the big bright red box.
See what my wife does? She
can't be
gaslights the shit out of me. She's like, you saw it. You know it's there. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Dude, you're not using that word the proper way.
Gaslighting means you say,
No, I'm not
I-
telling you you didn't. You saw it.
No,
I'm
you're
saying
telling
it was
me.
on there.
You're like, exactly, which you should have known about, Greg, because it was there and you saw it and it was in front of your face. No, it wasn't.
You're ridiculous.
I never saw it once.
You're ridiculous.
No idea. But go out, check out this one. Goodbye Earth.
Outer Range. Chuck said he's already seen it.
I've watched it.
I need
I
to
watched
see it.
it.
He watches too much TV.
Because I watch it from 10 to 1 or 1:30 or something. like that.
11. Yeah,
And,
10:30 to.
Yeah, I watched like 2 or 3 episodes and I just watch them fast. And I just fuck around.
And you haven't fallen asleep this week yet. Like every night I've been like, "Are you asleep, babe?" And you're like, "Nope, I'm here."
Oh, Mir.
That's a rarity.
Goodbye Earth is
Walker
pretty dumb.
Dawkins
It's,
was the
it's a
best
South
in that show.
Korean show about like an asteroid getting ready to hit the Earth. But is it or is it?
Said it was dumb.
I did write that, didn't I? It is because I've gotten through all of the good spots and I'm like, fuck off.
We need to watch Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home, the 2nd season.
Yeah.
Check that out. All right, real quick. Last one because it was supposed to rain today.
It sounds like it's thundering,
I
actually.
think it is. What does it mean if you have the ability to smell when rain is coming? We can all smell rain. This is Science Corner. This is not Science Greg. This is Science Corner.
Okay.
The clocks have gone forward. The sun is out for more, and our coats have gone back in the closet. Summer is almost here. But since we live in the UK, it could rain, but we live in South Texas. It could rain it all the time. I'm just going to jump ahead. Some people claim they can actually smell rain before it arrives, though others on social media aren't as convinced. But obviously,
it's raining right now.
there is
Very
something that
sensitive.
happens because you can smell rain.
Yeah, the humidity hits
But
the
that's not what it
cement
is.
in the water.
It's not what it is.
What is it?
There are actual scientific evidence that reveals some people have the ability to physically smell rain before it arrives. The word is derived from the Greek language as
Most
petros,
people can smell it.
meaning stone. Well, of course, it just dropped, went ahead. It's called petrichor, right? So it's petra, meaning stone, and ichor, also known as substance that flowed through the veins of the literal Greek gods. Not a weird looking word anymore, is it? Anyway, whatever. Anyway, it turns out that this unique smell is produced by soil bacteria, which is releases a chemical called geosmin.
That's what Chuck just said. It
Did he? Geosmin?
Geosmin.
Nice. Our ability to sense this is actually quite impressive, being more potent than a shark's ability to detect blood.
Wait, what?
We can smell that more acutely
Interesting.
than a shark's
But
ability.
why? What happens to the bacteria? Why? It hasn't
I'm gonna-
rained
I'll
yet, so
tell
why
you.
is it out?
So because the moisture levels drop.
Okay, the humidity and all that.
And
Sure,
some
the dew
people can
point.
smell that before the rain actually comes.
Can't most people?
We normally smell it once it's raining or it's rained, right? You can definitely be like, oh, smell the
Yeah.
rain, or maybe you can smell it just before the rain's coming, right?
Right.
Where those kind of pores open up. So
Whores.
the hores. Then, much like tiny aerosols, they bubble. So the specific smell is most prominent after a period of rain. The raindrops hit the ground and flatten into puddles where they can trap pockets of air. Then, much like aerosols, they bubble up and take whatever chemicals and microorganisms the puddle contains into the air with them. So
Okay.
that's where you smell that. All of a sudden, you smell that humidity or whatever that is.
The dewiness.
But there's more than that. The chemical ozone and the other pungent source of smell, though sweeter than the scent petrichor gives off.
Chuck said that one too.
The scent is a chemical that can signal the incoming storm as pockets of ozone.
Chuck's so
This
smart.
fucking thing keeps jumping around. Gas are pushed.
Okay.
I'm just losing it all.
Yeah, it's good.
But nonetheless,
Plenty.
there is science behind being able to smell it in advance.
Right. You've got super sensitive nostrils.
Right. And you're
Better than a shark. Oh, pinch poke, you owe me Coke.
So, Chuck, if you have this gifted
just is-
ability,
Knowledged on it.
it was just minus.
I don't know if he
400
can,
times.
but
to say.
I like that MC said, Wound made me do it. Should be a legal defense. I like that a lot. Wound made me do it.
How about the womb made me do it? Like I murdered that bitch. The womb made me do it.
Yeah, but are you talking about an actual womb or a person? Anyways.
It's all
okay.
relative. It's all relative. Do me a favor. Do us a favor. Go out and like, subscribe to
Comment.
the podcast. Add a comment in the actual comments.
Yes, please.
Right
it helps.
outside
It
of
helps us.
the actual this chat board.
Like,
if you don't mind.
Like the
If
thumb
you're
up. Hit
listening
that thumb
to the
up.
audio, I'll drop some pictures and some videos out on
What was that?
iTunes on
Oh.
Under the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg for you to see all of the fun shit that we shared tonight.
The fun shit.
And then, of course,
Not
we'll be
looking at
back
that
on
bear and baby duck
Friday.
video ever.
Being a
Back
pussy.
on Friday, yes. Back on Friday.
Back on Friday. We'll be back on Friday. We went to the shooting
Nyosa.
range at Nyosa on
Shooting range,
Friday.
I'm very glad that you're one and done, that you don't need to do it again.
Oh yeah, I'm never going back to that fucking thing.
Yeah, we'll do a different. We'll try different. We'll try the
That's
King
what my
William
friend at
Bear.
work said. Like, go to a different
Yeah,
thing.
we'll do something different.
So anyway, it was
fun until 8:00, and then it got way too crowded. Like I wanted to punch so many people in the face, and I'm not.
And then we
a violent
left and
person.
just went and walked around. And fucking anyway, that's
Yeah.
that's my story for that. Cheers, you guys! Thank you
Bye,
so much
guys.
for tuning
Have
in.
a great rest of the
We
week.
will catch you on Friday.
Love
Have a
you.
great night.
Bye.
Get your vampire facial. Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.